Good morning. Welcome to day 23, our last day in the Smokies. What a sunrise. This is undoubtedly the best shelter location we've had.
You ought to get her to take your picture.
This is amazing. I couldn't be more grateful to be right in this spot today. Right in this spot, in this very moment. So much gratitude for this trail, for these mountains, and for this day. Thank you, God. Something happens when you are in a place where the outside world isn't disturbing you. The crazy pace of life is not interrupting every second of your thoughts. Try to get out somewhere. Get outside anywhere. Whether it's a local park, your backyard, a rail trail, anywhere. And shut your phone off and just immerse yourself in the beauty of nature. Something amazing happens inside when you do that. Have a fabulous Wednesday. As I'm walking, I'm thinking about the fact that it's day 23. And I think about how much I've done and seen and experienced in these 23 days that is so unexpected, so unlike anything I ever could have imagined. For those coming up behind me, be ready for the adventure of a lifetime. It's amazing when I think about that, and I think about before this, what I did in 23 days was really inconsequential. Even like, it's, I hate to use the expression, but a little reminiscent of Groundhog Day, Not that there isn't that aspect here as well, because there certainly is. You have your chores, you got to get your water, you go to the privy, you pack up your bag, you roll up your sleeping system, you do all that stuff. That's Groundhog Day, no question. Morning and evening, you have all those things that are the same. You're always going to have some semblance of that. But the things that I've seen and experienced every day have been different. Even if it's 2 days of rain, the terrain is different. Or 2 days of sunshine, the woods, the experience, the feelings, the sounds, the smells, the emotions. It's incredible. You got to find some adventure for yourself out there. Something something that sets your soul on fire. And do it. We get one life, man. One life, one chance to do anything and everything. If you believe in that school of thought. I know there are some that don't, and that's okay. But you got one chance. Don't let it pass you by. Don't let it go. Do something that makes you feel good. It doesn't have to be an Appalachian Trail through hike. It can be, adding something to your daily routine that just makes you feel good. Maybe it's taking extra time to do a meditation in the morning. Maybe it's extra time at lunch to take a walk outside and take deep breaths of fresh air and enjoy nature. Maybe you're taking a walk along the beach and listening to the way that the ocean, the cadence of the waves rolling in, and watching the seagulls. And, it doesn't have to be in the mountains or the woods, anything. Or maybe it's just even putting on some nice music at the end of the day and having a hot cocoa or a glass of wine or something before you make dinner. Add something special to your day to make you happy, to make you smile, that little smile inside you. When you know that you're feeling good and satisfied. Because that means something. Don't let every day feel like Groundhog Day. Do what you can to make it a little different, a little more special, a little more something for you. And there's nothing wrong with thinking about what makes you happy. Don't let anybody ever make you think that there's anything wrong with doing something for yourself, because there isn't. Because sometimes there is nobody else that will do something special for you but you. So, do it. I'm going to do something special for myself right now. I'm going to climb my ass up that hill in front of me. I'm going to shut this off. Talk to you later. Some civilization down there. Temps this morning, I'm gonna say probably about 30 degrees. Pretty cold. Basically had my face totally stuffed in my neck warmer all night. Plus there was a person in the shelter that sounded a lot sicker than me, coughing all night. I could hear it even through my earplugs. It didn't sound like they were covering their face and nose at all, but I could be wrong. That's the part about shelters that kind of bothers me. I've been transparent with everybody I am in the shelter with since I've been sick, just to let them know what I'm feeling. And I tell them that I'm covering my mouth and nose all night with my buff. And I offer to sleep in it's just, a corner or whatever, but everybody's been cool. Hasn't been a lot of people either. So hopefully nobody gets sick from either me or that other person. But Feeling very philosophical today. I'm trying not to video and share all my thoughts with you because I don't want to sound too preachy or anything. Thinking a lot about when I was younger, like when I was a teenager and stuff. I think the best part of being a teenager were the friendships that I gained that I still have today. Yeah, I'm very fortunate to still have a couple of those gals, a handful for sure that I still enjoy spending time with. But there's a couple that are my besties. Barb and Jer. Just got back from a Caribbean vacation in the sun, having fun, looking all tan and beautiful. Looks like it was amazing. So, it's so beautiful today. It's very cool. It's definitely, I'm wearing pants today. I slept with them in my sleeping bag. My sleeping bag with my quilt was really tight last night, I'll tell you. I had everything in there with me, so it'd be warm this morning. Okay, I'm out of breath. Look at these little icicles. It's like they just get pushed out of the dirt. Loving these winter views. Look at that. They're not perfectly clear, but you can see the mountains. That's what I love. The colors are still pretty wild over here today. Look at that. I'm not sure how many more views like this I'm gonna have. Wow. That's amazing. What a gift. So today is mostly downhill to get out of the Smokies and get to Standing Bear Farm where we're gonna do our resupply. So it's a lot of downhill. My knees are not very happy with me, but that's what ibuprofen is for. I've been taking it pretty much every day now. With food, Ma, don't worry. But I've been taking it every day, or I don't think I'd even be able to walk. I'm hoping that that's gonna just strengthen up and eventually won't be an issue and I won't have to take it. A couple of, lighter days are gonna be good. This weekend, we're gonna take a 0 on Saturday and probably slack pack on Sunday, so I won't have as much weight pounding on them. So hopefully that'll help. Or maybe I'll take 2 zeros. Who knows? Either way, my love is going to be here, and I am beside myself. I can't even believe it's 2 days. And it's funny, I was thinking about the miles. It's like, okay, I need to do my 17 miles today. I think it's 15 miles tomorrow and 14 miles on Friday to see Jim. That's all. But the other thing I was thinking about was my watch. I think I mentioned to you all that one of the things I did decide to send home was my Apple Watch. I'm so glad I did. I'm really just, for so many reasons, I'm glad I sent it home. It was just a pain in the butt. So when we were in Franklin and I sent that home, I was looking everywhere for like a Timex. And Bob, Chief's friend, so kindly gave me, he had an old watch from when he was a police officer that he gave to me. And it was like kind of like a Timex watch, but I don't know what it was. Anyway, it was perfect. It was huge on me, but it was perfect nonetheless. So I put that on, and because my wrists are so small, the band broke. And so I just got to show you that. Yeah, we're still up here. The band broke, so I gave it back to him. I apologized, and he's like, "Oh, don't be sorry. The thing's so old." Well, he ended up getting this tape. I think he called it flex tape, and he taped it back together again for me. And then he gave it back to me the next time we saw them. So he's like, "This will hold it. No worries." And I really liked it. I was looking at the watch. I'm like, oh my God, we've gone this many miles and it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. And so it was kind of cool. Well, that very same day he gave it to me all taped up, which I believe was the day that we left Winding Stair Gap. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when it was, because I remember I ended up having to, I'm so sorry, Bob. I ended up having to throw it away up at Wyabald in the trash can. I think it's because my wrists are so tiny that I had it tight around my wrist and it broke again. And it just wasn't gonna, it was pretty obvious it was never just gonna stay on my wrist. So I ended up having to toss it. I hope that's okay. But my point being that, first, thank you for that incredible kindness again, Bob. But second of all was that I haven't had a watch for days. And I gotta tell you, I think I'm loving it, because I don't even know what time it is half the time. I just eat when I get hungry. I drink when I get thirsty. And I look at my Far Out app or my phone if I really need to know. And I really love letting go of that part of the grind, if you will. That's what I'll call the life that I have temporarily left behind. The grind where you get up and go to work every day and you wish for the weekends, and then you love the weekends, and then Sunday night, Dad, you know this, because we've talked about it, is Sunday evening you get that little twinge in your stomach because you know that the work week is going to start, and you know what's coming, you don't know, and just that anxiousness starts on Sundays. And anyway, I love being out here, and I love not really being sure what day it is. Most of the time I have no idea what the date is, and kind of not really knowing what time of day it is, except on the rare occasion where I actually look, whereas before it was just a constant thing. Excuse me. Where I'm always looking at my watch, always looking at something. And I love being disconnected from social media. I really haven't gone on there at all, except to post when I've hit another 100 miles. And I'm going like the YouTube stuff, obviously. But I decided when I came out here, I wasn't gonna bother updating YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. It's like I'm just gonna deal with YouTube for the most part, just because I wanna be present, and that's part of why I'm telling you about the watch thing. Is it's just one less distraction that you have, and it allows you to be present in the moment. And I highly encourage you to, if you can somehow find a way, maybe it's not a watch, maybe it's social media, maybe it's your phone, maybe it's TV, I don't know. Find a way to reduce or minimize the distractions in your life. And you just find that a whole different level of calm washes over you. And it's really wonderful because you sit and you listen to people talking. And last night, Chief and I were talking, and Scout, and everybody was just sitting around with the fire. But I said something. I said, geez, I've been journaling a lot more this week or over the past few days. And I said, I hadn't been journaling, and I was going to send my notebook home. And Chief was very astute with his observation, and he said, it's because you're not working on your movies. And he was right. It's like, I can't work on my movies out here because I don't have enough battery power to do that. I have 2 of those 10,000 night cores, and I'm personally disappointed in how they've been working out for me. I thought I wanted to try with 2 because I was hoping that 1 might be sufficient and I could send the other one home. Not the case. So I'm definitely conserving my power. So I've been journaling more, and it's really wonderful because it gives me the opportunity to really be present and to soak it all in. So there you have it. Okay, bittersweet leaving the Smokies. I was so scared coming in here, and I fell in love with them. It just goes to show you never know what you can find when you unwrap your fears. Check out this sign. Look at all these little pieces of information, and look at the one at the bottom. That's the one that matters. Mount Katahdin, Maine, 1953.9. Let's go get it. Somebody left trail magic, and Advil's in here. Look at that. You rock. Look at, they left coffee. Look at all the toothbrush, toothpaste, wipes. You are amazing, whoever you are. Thank you. I'm going to score this Advil. I think I'm going to get some water here. I mentioned earlier I was feeling a little philosophical. And while I have this beautiful babbling brook next to me, I just wanted to go back to what I'd said when I was putting my Smoky Mountain Pass in the exit box. And it's really important to face your fears. And don't let fear prevent you from doing something you want to do, ever. I mean, as long as it's within, don't be silly. But my point being, I faced that fear, and once I unwrapped that little box of fear and I pulled all the paper off of it, and then I opened it up and I looked inside and I unwrapped what was inside, I found one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had. And sometimes that's what you got to do. You got to face that fear of the unknown and have faith that there's something there for you. And it may not always be good, but there's something there for you to learn from, an experience to gain insight from. There's always something there. You just gotta face it and take what good you can from it. There you go. There's my 2-cent philosophy for today. Okay, when you come out of the Smokies and you pass all that beautiful water and the power lines, you come to this. Back to the grind, people. Thankfully, somebody wrote this, Cross Bridge AT Trail. So, I'm going this way, and I'm gonna cross over that bridge. I'll tell you, it's a bit of an assault on your senses after coming out of 5 days in the Smokies. The grind is alive. Don't get me wrong. I benefit a lot from the grind. I have. Doesn't mean I have to love it, though. All right. A little warmer out here. White blaze. And a big ass river. A bar. That's what we can call a bar. Big ass river. How about that? Hi.
Little Red, this is Chuckles.
Little Red and Chuckles just stopped to give me a Gatorade. You guys are amazing.
We hiked in 15.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you love it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? So you're just coming around spreading the love, huh?
Yeah, we're going to go hike Sterling Mountain, so we always bring stuff just in case we see yeah.
Oh, you guys rock. Thank you very much. Have a great hike today. All right. Bye-bye.
Like, seriously?
How can you give up on humanity when there's kindness like that out there? I love it. Rock on, you two. You guys are amazing. You gotta love the white blazes on the pillars in here going under the highway. Thank God, though. I mean, it's so funny. I was just saying to Chief that it's amazing how you hone in on little white dashes. It's like your mind searches for it. See, there's another one on that post. Now,
Great.
is there another one up there?
There's one up straight to the right. Behind that clump.
Yeah, might be. Oh, look at the flowers in the trees, the purple flowers. I'll get a close-up when I get near. Some beautiful flowers in the trees. We don't have that back home yet. Joy. Look at that. Stairs. What happened to a trail? We shouldn't be climbing stairs. Bad stairs, too. Pay attention to where you're stepping, Chief. So those coming up behind me, if you're going to go to Standing Bear for anything, go under the I-40 underpass, go up that staircase, and keep following the AT. Then you're going to get to a spot where there's that little sign I just flashed up on the video that says 2 tents this way. So you're blue blazing now. So you're going to have to backtrack down to cross the road to where the AT picks back up. So yeah, I hope that helps anybody with any logistical planning. Oh, it's cute. Nice little rustic place. Forsythia. Look at all the green. Look at all the flowers. And I see a doggy. Oh, I hope they have a bathroom. I got to go. Oh, isn't that beautiful? It's coming, my friends. Spring's coming. Be patient. Me, I feel like I'm chasing winter. Ooh, car. Gotta get over. Puppy. Cup of tea. So we got pizza. As you can see, we've devoured one, and there's another one in the oven, and it's cooking. Yum. Thanks, Rambler. This place is very unique. It's a little bit eclectic, and it's got a real 70s vibe to it. So I think that it's great for probably a lot of people. If you are in any way, shape, or form a neat freak or a clean fanatic or a germaphobe, this may not be the best place for you. I also suggest if you're doing resupply, you check the dates on the food. Okay, so how much longer on the pizza, Rambler?
Well, since I hand stretched the dough myself and carefully selected the pepperoni from the finest harvest of the year, I'm going to go ahead and say I've got about 45 seconds left on this pizza.
Can't wait.
We'll want to let it rest for maybe 2 to 3 minutes prior to let the dough finish rising, and then we'll slice into it and see what sort of bountiful harvest we've really got going on.
Oh, that's awesome. Can't wait. We're going to devour that second pizza, ma'am.
Maybe 30 seconds too long, but...
That's good. That's perfect.
Look at that.
That is perfect.
Ding.
Yes.
Try not to burn the place down.
That's a good idea. Well, maybe. So Standing Bear Farm. It was good. We got pizza and we had to be creative with Resupply. People are really nice. They are genuinely friendly, helpful, and good, decent people. Just know what to expect. Don't expect something glamorous or fancy or anything like that. It's better than staying in a shelter or your tent. You get Wi-Fi, there's laundry, there's showers. I didn't check any of that stuff out. Pizza was great. Atmosphere is really laid back, real chill. Great place to just, veg out, soak your feet in the river, do what you got to do to rest up and hit the trail again. Got 7 more miles to go today. We'll see how it goes. Every mile is closer to Hot Springs. Every mile is closer to gym. I cannot wait for Friday, my dear. And I love you. I love you so much. And thank you for everything that you're doing to get stuff ready to come see me. Everything that you've done, making arrangements for Puppy. Thank you, Emma. Huge shout out to you. And just everything else. I love you very much and I cannot wait to see you. So real quick, today's a big day for Bubby, and I'm not going to really get into it, but I just want you to know, buddy, that I've been praying for you and I'm thinking of you, and it's all going to work out, man. You just got to believe and trust that it's all going to work out for you, buddy. I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you. Keep up the hard work that you are putting forth, man, and it'll come back to you. I promise. Trust that it will. I love you, buddy. Good luck. There's the beautiful Smokies. I haven't been doing much recording because it's buggy out. They keep flying in my face. And the past 3.5 miles has been pretty much straight uphill. So I'm dying, but every so often I get a glimpse of my beautiful Smokies. And I know they're not mine, but I hope that I can call them mine because now they have a special place in my heart. Gotta keep going. 4 miles left. This is the last stop for the day. Snowbird Peak. And then after this, it goes down to the shelter. And that sign cool? Snowbird. Cool. Oh, wow. That's wild. Okay. I'm out. Oh, look at that. Clouds are incredible. Oh, man. This just doesn't get old. And then my pole's full. Oh. Wow. Look at that. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's like a sea of mountains. That's it. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait a minute. Is that smoke? What? Oh geez, maybe Scout made a fire. I can't believe I finally made it. Oh my god. Point 2. Okay. Let's see who's here. Whew. Long day. Past 2 miles have been all downhill. I'll tell you. All this downhill is destroying my knees. It's pretty bad when I'd rather go uphill. Long day. Over 17 miles today. I think we've been hiking since 7:30 this morning. I think it was more like 7. Maybe took an hour at the Standing Bear farm for Resupply and shoveling pizza down our throats. I will say I love this forest with all the pine. It's my kind of place to camp out. A lot of broken pine, which tells me that storms have been bad in here. There's a little shelter. Looks like some people are here. Cool. So, this is what I have to do to my hair. I do it like every couple of days. I re-comb it and braid it. Because honestly, if I don't, it's just a disaster. So we got here and there were a bunch of, it was like 5 guys, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 guys here when I got here. So the shelter was full, which is fine. I'd rather sleep in my tent anyway. So I found a spot to tent, and then Chief showed up a little bit after me, and there was plenty of room for him to tent near me, so his tent is not far. Scout's in the shelter with everybody. So I ended up having 2 packages of beef ramen for dinner. Oh, I forgot to add my olive oil. Anyway, I had 2 packages of beef ramen for dinner, and then went and Chief got water. So we did our water last night, so we didn't have to do it in the morning. And now they had a fire. It was huge. It was really cool. And we were sitting there just shooting the breeze, whatever, chatting. There's this one guy who's from England. It was pretty funny. He was telling a lot of jokes and being funny. And we could hear the hoot owls making all kinds of noise, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, it's well past hiker midnight. So hiker midnight is as soon as it gets dark, as you know. And everybody's just gone to bed. And I'm just braiding my hair because I haven't done it in a couple days. So it's time to re-braid it. I found that's easier to put it in 2 braids when I sleep. Otherwise, because I try to sleep on my back. If I have it in one braid, it pokes in the back of my head. So I hate that. But I figured while I was doing that, I could do a bit of a recap. So we did a little over 17 miles today. We came from Cosby Knob Shelter, which that's got to be one of the best shelters in the Smokies, because we had the moon last night, which was really cool. And then we had the sunrise this morning, which was gorgeous. It was absolutely stunning. So we went from Cosby Knob Shelter, and we are now at Groundhog Creek Shelter. So we are out of the Smokies officially, and we are now making our way. Tomorrow we go to Max Patch, so I'm excited about that. I'm hoping that the weather is going to be a little bit sunny, so that, or at least clear, so that we can see what that whole area looks like. So I gotta put my hat on, I'm cold. So we're gonna do that. We'll see Max Patch tomorrow, and then Friday on to Hot Springs, where Jim's coming to see me and Tina's coming to see Chief, and we're all gonna hang out. And it sounds like a lot of people are gonna be in Hot Springs this weekend, so could be a big showdown on Friday night at the brewery, which should be fun. Yeah, it was a really long day, but a good day. A lot of downhill, but sorry to say goodbye to the Smokies, but as Chief put it earlier, that means that we're making progress, so that's a good thing, and I agree. Anyway, tomorrow we should be up to mile marker, sorry, I'm trying to read this. So Walnut Mountain Shelter is mile marker 261.8. Can you even believe that? We're almost at 261 miles already. I'm not even going to look ahead to see what 300 is. I feel like that could jinx me. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed, and I hope everyone's having a good day. And we'll talk tomorrow. If I hear any cool owl sounds, maybe I'll try and record them before I turn my phone off. Have a good night. Bye.